Toy Story 4 is out now and I decided to leave my house and go to a cinema and watch it because that's what humans do in the modern day. There are dozens of big movie production companies that want you to get up your ass, get in a car and drive down to a theatre in your location where they will try and entertain you with flickering lights on a screen. I have no idea why I'm explaining what marketing and the cinema is to you, but that's just the way we roll. When it comes to Toy Story though, it is part of a growing trend. Not only did another Child's Play come out this weekend, but the remake of Aladdin was out a couple of weeks ago and The Lion King is on the horizon. A new Terminator movie is going to be with us at the end of 2019, and as much as I love the Marvel movies, and I love those movies, it's hard to say they're as original as they once were. So because this is on everybody's minds right now, and some people are saying it's too much and we are saturating the market by dragging all this nostalgia into the modern day, that maybe Toy Story 4 wouldn't be able to pull off what it was attempting to, especially because many individuals believe that Toy Story 3 wrapped up the franchise very nicely, which it did. When it hit cinemas in 2010, fans were overjoyed to see the kid Andy, who owned all these toys, take this cast of characters and pass them on to Bonnie, so the circle of life could continue and the toys could continue to give joy and love and emotion to a brand new child. Now, if you want to be really cynical, you could say, wouldn't this child have enjoyed a set of brand new toys? But we won't do that. It was a lovely moment all around. So almost a decade on from then, we see how things are progressing and it's mostly business as usual. Kinda. Woody has gone from favourite toy to being someone who gets left in the cupboard. So when Bonnie does go to her first day of school and she makes a spork and calls it Forky from the trash, he decides it's his new role to ensure that he doesn't go anywhere, that he stays safe, so he can continue to fill Bonnie with the hope and the cheer that she needs. Now that is doubly important because, like I say, Forky is literally made from garbage, and because of that, when he does come to life, he just wants to throw himself back into the bin, and it's the cowboy's job to make sure he understands that's not where he lives and he is now a toy. And I will shout out Pixar here because at one point Forky is asked, how the hell did you come to life? And he just says, you know what? I have absolutely no idea. I enjoy it when a movie does that. There's nothing wrong with just going, that's a major plot hole here, people. But look, we're a flipping film about toys that come to life. Don't worry about it. And they're right. You really shouldn't worry. Also, straight away, you can see the analogy that everyone behind this film has started to put out there. Woody is now almost the parent of Forky, responsible for keeping himself so he can provide the love and care, yada yada yada, to Bonnie. That's nice. Once again, it's like a full circle thing. It all progresses to Bonnie's family going on a road trip where they take every single toy in her possession, and that's a bit odd, and that's where things go a bit awry, because Forky does get out of the moving RV, which is on its way to its holiday destination. Woody jumps out to go and retrieve said Forky. Those two are out in the wilderness, which means adventures can begin. It's also where Toy Story's 4 major subplot gets going as well, because at the start of the film you learn that Bo Peep has been removed from the Bonnie household because she's been passed on to somebody else. Yet somehow throughout all of that, she has become a lost toy, meaning she's out there in the terrifying universe, but she hasn't got an owner. She's just Bo Peep kicking some ass. As opposed to being just some wandering soul though, Bo Peep is actually one of the best characters in the movie. I mean, Pixar made a big deal that they're going to change the look and the feel of the character so she feels less damsel in distress, and they've absolutely done that, but they've done that not in a way that feels like they're hitting you over the head with a stick. She's just really cool, she knows what she wants, she goes out and does it, she's in control. It's exactly the way she should have been portrayed. She's her own person and she doesn't take any, well, shit. She doesn't say that in the movie. Imagine she did. Imagine she looked right down the lens and went, I won't take no shit. Parents would take their kids and leave. But that's the impression she gives, and they're the actions she takes. From here, it's your usual Toy Story affair as Forky gets kidnapped by the absolutely terrifying Gabby Gabby with her crazy henchman. I'll make sure I get a picture of them on screen right now. And all she wants, I say all she wants, it's a pretty big deal when you think about it, is Woody's voice box, because she's a defective toy and she has decided in all her years of trying to find a kid, all she needs is a working one, and then she'll be able to give that love and that care. You see the repeated themes, they're all here. We also get introduced to new characters, Giggle McDimples, Bunny and Ducky, and Kurt Kaboom, and look, it doesn't hurt that the latter is voiced by Keanu Reeves, because everybody loves Keanu Reeves in 2019. I don't know why, but I count myself among them. He's just risen from the ashes, and now he's just the best guy on the planet. And even if deep down you thought this film was unnecessary and we should have left it with Toy Story 3, I can likely guarantee you this. There is no way you can leave without feeling the exact same way you did when you watched those past iterations. It ticks all the same boxes, it hits all the same emotions. The team at Pixar know exactly what they're doing, and in many ways I actually think the ending to this one wraps everything up even better than Toy Story 3 did. All these films really at the heart have been about Woody, and here his story ends, and it ends in a very bittersweet way, but also a way that makes you go, all right, cowboy, you done good. With that in mind, you've probably also heard that Toy Story 4 is a little bit tear-inducing, and if you did shed some water from your eyes when watching it, then more power to you. I ain't gonna criticize it, but that was lost on me. I didn't really understand where this was coming from. Like I say, there is an ending that also features Bo Peep, but that was more of a hey moment for me. And when Woody and Buzz hug, I won't explain why, but when they do, once again I was like, nice, these two have made it and they're gonna be friends for life. Any loose ends that may have been hanging around from the original trilogy are absolutely drawn a line under. So maybe I'm just a giant asshole, but that part was lost on me. Again, I even went through everything and I was like, well, I wouldn't have done it there, and I wouldn't have done it there. They were nice moments, but at no point did I want to cry. And again, if you want to cry, you cry, man. That's why we have tears. Like I said, I'm doing a review, and I was looking for that. I was searching in the dark, and I came up with nothing. But it's easy to watch, funny, and also is well aware it has 24 years worth of goodwill to live up to and use. And boy, howdy, does it use it all. I'd be more intrigued to hear what somebody who had never seen any of these movies thought about it, because I'd imagine they'd come out the other side and go, well, yeah, it was all right, but it was just a bunch of toys running around causing a fuss. But if you're not that person and you're the opposite and you love Toy Story, you're gonna love this as well. Admittedly, it's a little slow at the start, but as soon as Forky realizes he is a toy and we can get into that Toy Story action, it just does everything that it's done before, and it does it very well. Pixar knows what they're doing. We do have a proper endpoint this time as well, so don't expect Toy Story 5 in 5, 10, 15 years in the future, because even if Pixar did want to do that, they're going to struggle to unravel what they've laid in place here. It's done, it's over, and now we can move forward, and all of this will become nostalgia within itself. As an aside too, if they did do that, it would be a huge mistake. Once again, this is probably as perfect as it's gonna get. An absolute easy 100 minutes of film to get through then. It's just nice. It's like you've eaten some marshmallows and some ice creams and have skipped across in a field with a sunshine smiling as your face as petals from the sky come down and just fly against your skin. That's all it is, and you can throw some criticisms out there, like if you have a favourite character that's not one of the main ones, you're probably a bit upset that it's not very well balanced. Like some people you barely see at all, but like I say, this is Woody's story, we focus on Woody, and now we can salute him. He's going away, and he's going to do his own thing. Maybe he's doing his own thing in a brand new environment. That's all I'll say. A little bit of, I don't know, sparkling of seeds there to try and encourage you to go watch the movie, but also you don't have to. You can do whatever you want. Either way though, well done Pixar, you did all right, and you know how to cater for a younger audience and also know how to cater for the older audience as well. And that is not an easy thing to do. Again, it's the classic. Any family can go and see this, and no matter what the demographic, you'll get something out of it. One more salute. Too many salutes this video. Now, don't forget to leave a comment below and let us know what you thought about Toy Story 4. Like, share, and subscribe. That's it, really. That's all I want you to do. I've got a Patreon if you care, patreon.com/Simon316. Do thumbs up all round.